dudes, it's Demi, and today I am giving you a tour of the Wyndham Lake Buena Vista Disney Springs. This is an official Walt Disney World resort located in Disney Springs, literally steps away from Disney Springs. I'm going to talk to you about all the benefits you have while staying here and also a little bit of the problems you could possibly have if you do choose to stay here versus staying on actual Walt Disney World property. There are two types of rooms when you stay here. You have tower rooms and garden rooms, which are a little bit cheaper. I stayed in the garden rooms last night. I'm going to show you the room. I'm going to talk to you about a lot of the problems that I had last night in that room. And I'm going to show you the hotel. I still think the hotel part is really nice, but there is a lot to talk about. There is a few issues that I experienced and I want you guys to know about them. But let's get in there, let's talk about everything, let's see everything, and let's go get into some hijinks. As I said, the Wyndham is an official Walt Disney World hotel, so that means you do get a few benefits for staying here. The first one is early park admission, which means you get to enter the parks 30 minutes before they open. That does exclude the water parks. It's just the 4 theme parks. You also do get free transportation to the parks. However, it is a different bus system, which I will explain shortly. When you first walk in, on your right is the bell stand. If nobody is here, on your left is the Valet, and they also do bell services. So if you have a car, you can park your car here. There is a fee for parking. And then also bell services, you can leave your bags if you are checking out and you want to do stuff in the parks, or if your room is not ready, you can leave your bags here and come pick it up later. After valet/bell services, on the left side if you're entering and walking in is Sundial, which is the little snack location, but it's also a full service Joffreys. And yes, they do accept your annual pass discount because this is a full on Joffreys, like with the giant donuts, your shaken Jamaican cold brew, and yes, I did have one this morning and it has not kicked in yet. And she made it great for me. And yeah, so also back here is your grab and go drinks and a couple of grab and go snackies. Got some cereal, a little more snackies and candy, just a little quick servicey location. They do have a couple of full-size bags of chips, which is great to bring back to your room. Ice cream, little bags of chips, and some fruit. Plus they have all of this great seating over here to eat, and all the way in the corner here is your little CVS pharmacy box that you can buy things from, which is really great. On the right side when you're walking in is the Eclipse bar. I really like all the different types of seating they have in here. Table seating, kind of like a loungy seating over there, and bar seating, of course. The bar is open from 4 to 10 p.m. If you do want to drink beforehand, there will be a pool bar that we will be seeing shortly. After the bar, there is just like a lot of great like lounge seating, and they have like a TV, lots of spots to just like sit and relax. Plus there is an ATM here. When you check in, this is the book that they're gonna give you, like a little welcome book. They're gonna give you like a little guide to Disney Springs, which is great if you don't really know much about it. And then, well, actually, if you don't know much about it, go look at some videos on my channel and learn stuff. This is the information on the bus. I'm gonna talk to you about it right now. So these are not Disney buses. They are different buses, and you do have to reserve them. They are still free. So you're going to flip this over. You're going to scan this QR code, okay? And then you're going to add this code so that you get it free. Otherwise, it's going to charge you $14. You don't want it to charge you $14. And you're going to choose your time that you would like to go. And then it is telling you to choose a return time. Now, you don't necessarily have to take that return time back, like, because if you're not sure, obviously right away, but it makes you pick it. But then you would still need to pick a return time later on in the day. So just so you know that, you do need to reserve your bus time. That is a little unfortunate. So if you don't want to do that, my advice would be to either Uber, which is a little annoying, and especially because you're paying a resort fee to do this. Or, Disney Springs is right there. It is a little bit of a walk because the buses are in the middle of Disney Springs and we're at the end of Disney Springs. But the buses are there. And if this becomes a hassle, and because the buses come on the hour and there's really not that many, I would maybe just walk to Disney Springs and take the buses to the to a resort that's near a park that you want to go to, and then go from there, which is, it's annoying. At the time of recording, their buses aren't going from Disney Springs to a resort. So it's really kind of like up to you what you want to do. It really depends on the time and how long you want to wait. Personally, like, I'm going to end up having to take an Uber later just because the way that my schedule works out. And it stinks, to be honest with you, but that is the reality. Oh, just so you know, there are like coupons in this book. So if you're going to Disney Springs, take a look and see what is in here. And there is a map, but there's also a map on the My Disney Experience website as well. I mean, app and website. After check-in is the Disney Vacation Planning Center, but when I came here in December 2019, which is the last time before I came here, they didn't do it to me last night because I think I came in late and there was nobody here, but I think I'm overhearing this family right now. They like try to sell you the Wyndham timeshare plan. I think it's still happening, and I have to tell you, it's annoying. I don't want to be trying to hear about your timeshare program. Stop trying to sell me things on my vacation. Just be aware that they literally send you there right after you get your key, and they like pitch this to you. Hopefully it doesn't happen to you. I don't know if it's like an everyday thing or whatever it is, but it did happen to us in December 2019, and it was really annoying. After that, we have guest services as well. After guest services is Dollar Rent-A-Car, but there's nobody here. It says closed till further notice. Oh, there you go. So it doesn't exist. So forget I even mentioned it, and let's keep moving on. After the now deceased Dollar Rent-A-Car is the Wyndham Gardens Sunset section. So this is the first section of the garden room, so like the motel style room. I am in that style room, but I am on the opposite side. So if we see down the hallway, I'm on that side in the sunrise room. But I didn't want to go over there yet because there's still stuff to see on this side. And for the garden rooms, there is only one single elevator versus we will see, I will scoot down really quick so we can see the difference. Versus here are the tower room elevators. So now we're back in the center of like the lobby area. These are the tower room elevators, and there's 4 of them. This also goes to different sections of the hotel. So we're gonna come back to there because there's stuff that we have to see after the sunset section. So after the sunset section, I want to show you really quick. There's a photo opportunity here, but there's also massage chairs here. After the massage chairs is actually our fitness center. Here it is. It's pretty small, but you know, it is here for you. Couple of machines, couple of weights. Pretty basic, but it is here for you. Okay, now we're back over here. We are back by like the tower elevators, and we're gonna take them now. So you can see in the elevator, lobby is here, pool's below us. There's actually a restaurant here, so let's go check that out. This is the Lakeview restaurant. It's an American breakfast buffet open from 7:30 to 11. It is now past 11, but that's it on the inside. It is not complimentary. You must pay for it. But it is here for you, and you can actually use the staircase in that lobby to get up here, or you can take the tower elevators to get here. Okay, took the elevators down to P for pool. Let's go see the pool, and look, another ATM. But before that, as we walked to the right, here is the little game room. Very small, but you know, it's here. It does have air hockey, and it does have a couple of little stuff. It is here, but it's whatever. So the pool is on the garden sunrise side. Here is the pool. I will say it is a really nice pool. There are 2 pools. It has a little splash area with the bucket and a full pool bar. There's also a little stand with some merchandise and pool floats. The first pool over here is 3 feet to 6 feet, it looks like over here. I'm surprised nobody's in here. It's a nice quiet pool. I guess the fun pool is where it's at. Back over there is a hot tub. And this is a really big pool. It's super nice. I like the waterfall. Kids love the splash thing. Plus my mom loves all that stuff. I hate it personally. Even though you're already wet, I hate getting wet. I don't know, you know how that makes sense, right? It's super nice. I think it's a really great pool. I think that's probably like the best part of this hotel. The pool bar does have food. They have some appetizers, salads, sandwiches, burgers, wraps, a kids menu, plus of course actual drinks, beers, and seltzers, and looks like some frozen drinks. So, and it's super big and it has some like fans to keep you cool. I mean, to me, this is like definitely the best part of the hotel for sure. I mean, I wish I had time to actually enjoy the pool. I didn't have the time to do that. I never do because I just am on the move constantly. But super, super nice. I mean, what do you guys think? I think it's really nice. And then behind the pool, you have a little basketball court, half court really. And then behind that is a little volleyball net. Okay, back inside by the lobby. Now we're gonna head toward my room to see the room tour. We're going toward the sunrise side. We're gonna take the one little elevator here to the second floor. There is the elevator, and here, actually it looks like they're cleaning where my room was. Yeah, they are. That's my room, 2044. And this is the view of the parking lot. They're literally cleaning my room. That's so funny. This is what it looks like. Okay, so I filmed the room tour last night. I'm gonna show you the room tour, and then after that, I'm gonna talk to you in this present time about what happened after I stopped filming and all the problems that occurred. So here's Demi from last night with the room tour. You have like a little area here to like put some stuff. Like I threw all my stuff down here so we can see the entire room. And then I love you have this area with 3 hooks, and look, they have these cute little birdies on them. And I love hooks. And you have this little like bench area with some storage underneath. It's a great extra, like, first off, if you don't need it to like put stuff on it, it's a great extra like place to sit, but it's really good for, you know, throwing things down, and like a little like mudroom area. And I think it's also really cute looking too. To the left of the door is our big window, and we have a pull down shade with the chains here. And then in the corner, we have one standing lamp and a chair and a little table, and there is like a lot of room here. Like this is a pretty big open space. After the little mudroom area, that's what I'm gonna call it, is the main dresser. So this first drawer is actually not a drawer. You pull it down and that's the safe. And then the second top drawer is also not a drawer. You pull it down and this is your little coffee bar. You have your coffee maker, you have teas in here. They give you house blend coffee. Let's see, they gave us 1, 2, 3. One is decaf, and they even gave us little sleeves for our coffee cups. Over here is our ice bucket. Would have never even known this was here. Actually, it's kind of cool. I like how they did that. But don't worry, 1, 2, 3, and 4 are drawers. They are really big, deep drawers, like really big, deep drawers. Here at the very end, though, is not a drawer or a cabinet. It is a mini fridge, and it is a pretty big mini fridge. There we go. Like, this is the biggest mini fridge I have seen in all of the resort tours I have done so far on this channel. Like, seriously, this is I think this wouldn't even be considered a mini fridge, right? This is pretty big. And it even has a freezer. I may be mistaken. I don't remember seeing a freezer. There's even a little drawer here. There's like another drawer here, door storage. That's amazing. Just remember, the value resorts at Disney don't have door storage. Only moderates and up do. Above that, we have a Samsung TV. It's a pretty decent size. Definitely one bed I think has an advantage of view over the other slightly, depending on where you lay. And there's the remote. We have garbage and recycling by the adjoining room door, so you can do adjoining rooms. For me personally, I don't like doing it because I don't need another person to be with me, and that means I feel like somebody can hear me more with that not being a wall, but it's always good to know that that is an option. All right, turning around, we have our beds. Now, these are not queens, these are double beds. I have to tell you, like, the last time I was here was December 2019, and I feel like they upgraded this. It looks so much nicer. I will try out the bed later. So we have 2 double beds, we have our center console, 2 reading lights, we have an alarm clock, our phone, a drawer here, and then we have a little ottoman here. Okay, but now here is what's important because I did mention it also in my Holiday Inn video. Um, this is temperature control, and when I stayed here in December 2019, it would not go below 70. And I mentioned that in my Holiday Inn video that I wasn't sure what it was, but that's what it was when I was here last. That is obviously not the case anymore. And let me tell you, my husband and I, we were dying because we run hot. It like felt hotter than 70. It would not get below 70. We slept in separate beds that night because it was so hot. But luckily it has changed. I think they gave the room an upgrade because this feels different than the last time I was here. Moving on to the bathroom, we have one single barn door to the vanity bathroom area, which is nice that that can be closed off. We have a big lit up mirror in here. We have a tissue box with tissues, of course. We have a facial bar, and then over here we have shampoo, conditioner, and body lotion. Underneath, we have extra toilet paper. We have a full-sized hair dryer in here. And then underneath that, we have a bunch of towels and a garbage. On the left, we have a closet with double doors. In the inside, we have some hangers. We have a little tiny storage shelf up there and a full-size ironing board and an iron. So this is like the only closet in this room. And it's kind of small, and considering the fact that the clothesline goes this way, you know, just be aware that you might not be able to fit like that much stuff in here. On the back of the sliding barn door is your full-length mirror. Okay, let's go into the actual bathroom itself. We have our full-length towels in here. We have our shower tub combo, extra bar soap, and the bath mat. What's behind the door? Anything? Just a hook behind the door. We have a couple little shelves, and that is the shower head. There is no thing to make a clothesline. However, you do have a bar to, you know, kind of hang clothes off of that if you want. Let's look at the shower pressure. Okay, so I want you to know that I have played around with this a bunch to try to find the hardest pressure I could possibly find. And this is it, and it's pretty wimpy. So just know that ahead of time. It's not like a very strong shower. It's a pretty small little stream. And now it's time for my favorite part of my room tours, the outlet switch. We're gonna go around the room, count up all the outlets, and see if this meets the Hijinx outlet seal of approval. This room can have up to 4 people, so there needs to be enough outlets for 4 people. See if it passes. Let's do it. Starting off 2 by the door, 1 by the standing lamp. I mean to interrupt this segment, but I just found another light, and look how pretty that is. Let's keep going. 2 regular outlets to USB by the TV, 2 regular outlet to USB under the center lamps, and then 2 regular to USB on the alarm clock, 2 regular outlets on the left of the mirror, and then 2 regular on the right of the mirror in the vanity. So there was a total of 13 regular outlets and 6 USBs for a total of 19 charging stations, for about 4 charging stations per person if there are 4 guests in this room, which to me is definitely a good amount of outlets or charging stations for 4 guests. So I think that this room does get the Hijinx outlet seal of approval. And of course, lastly, the pillows are soft. Ooh, okay. Not great. Not great for me. I don't like a soft pillow like this. These seem a little firmer. These are firmer. These are different. That's weird. I hate when that happens. Well, I will let you know how I slept here, or if I remember to do it in the morning. Either way, you will know how I slept. Okay, so here's what happened after I stopped recording. First off, there wasn't like bugs, but I kept finding gnats, little flying little gnats, and it was gross, and it felt gross. I had to keep killing them. It was disgusting. It was really disgusting. Then it got really bad. I got in really late, like after 10:30. I was still hearing like stomping and stuff and whatever it was. But then I was up really late because I was editing a video. It's 2 a.m. All of a sudden I hear a big bang on my door. Not a knock, a big bang on my door. I jump. I was so scared. Mind you, I'm here by myself. I don't know what's going on. I'm saying, hello, hello, hello. No answer, no answer. And I go and look at the peephole and I'm like, hello. And they're like, it's security. And I'm like so afraid to like actually open it, like, cause I'm alone, like, and who knows, but I see another person with security. So I open it and they're like, we're getting a noise complaint that your TV is too loud. My TV wasn't on. And my phone was playing Gilmore Girls. And my phone was only on volume 5, which isn't that loud. So that concerned me that, first of all, why are you banging like that? Like I'm a criminal. That's what it felt like. You could have knocked. You could have called. The way that they went about it was crazy. It was 2 a.m. And I was terrified in the moment. And then the fact that it was not that loud and people were complaining of a noise complaint is concerning that the walls are too thin. And now I have proof that the walls are too thin. And I'm going to show you I have proof. Because the next morning when I woke up, oh wait, actually before that, remember the alarm clock in the room? It was set. So I was so scared. The alarm went off at 6 a.m. and I got up. Just another thing to add to the list. Whatever, I know it's not their fault, but still. But yeah, then all of a sudden I wake up to the loud stomping and screaming of my neighbors, because remember that adjoining room door? Remember how I said I don't like those? There is a reason, and you can hear it clearly. I'm going to put the clip in right here. The coffee stand, you see the dinner. Like maybe it doesn't sound, I don't know if it maybe doesn't sound loud to you, but when you're in your room and you can hear that much clarity, I heard everything they said, I heard every noise they made. They literally woke me up after I went back to sleep, after the alarm woke me up. Like they're just talking. They weren't even screaming, they were just talking and they woke me up. So I just really was not happy about that at all. I don't know. I'm just like really not happy about the stay I had. I don't really plan on returning here unless like there is an incredible deal and I don't really want to spend any money. But honestly, and I need to like stay on property to like get like access to something that needs to be on property. But overall, as nice as like the lobby area and the pool is, and like that there's a Joffreys here, I was not happy with my stay and I don't plan on returning. And that is unfortunate. I've never said that in a video before, ever. And I've never actually even said that at a hotel. And I never had a problem with this place beforehand. And I've stayed here before. But this experience changed a lot, has changed my mind a lot. And this was just my experience. Obviously, a lot of people like it here, so maybe you will have a different experience. But that was my personal experience, and I do have to tell you my truth. That is the point of my channel. I am always honest with you. I will never lie to you. And I am sorry that I have to report bad news. I never want to, trust me. But that is what happened. Well, my dudes, that was the Wyndham, Lake Buena Vista in Disney Springs. I don't really have anything else to say about it. Maybe the tower rooms are different, but honestly, I don't know if the price is worth it, considering I think once you reach the tower room prices, it's kind of now like competitive with the actual Disney prices, and at that point, I don't think it's really worth it, especially with the bus hassle. But you let me know in the comments what you think of this experience. Let me know if you stayed here before and what your experience was like, and if you would consider staying here. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you did like the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit your bell notifications so you don't miss anything that comes on this channel. Follow me on Instagram at Magical Hijinx. Be sure to check out my Patreon, become a patron, and you'll get exclusive bonus content, and you'll be helping me continuing to create great content here on this channel. And until next time, my dudes, I hope you guys get into some hijinks very, very soon. Bye-bye.